News, the headlines. Divisions within the Patriotic Front deepens. Opportunities. 13 hours by torch inside one of the world's longest exam days. This bulletin is live on our Facebook page, 5FM Radio Zambia, and live on our YouTube channel, 5FM Radio Zambia. With the details, my name is Lance Sannie. Divisions within the Patriotic Front have deepened following a warning from one of the party's faction leaders. Patriotic Front faction leader Robert Chabinga has cautioned that the legitimate Patriotic Front has not sanctioned any general conference. Mr. Chabinga's remarks come in response to a recent announcement by the Given Lubinda-led faction, which revealed plans to hold a general conference later this month. Speaking during a media briefing, Mr. Chabinga maintained that only the legally recognized leadership of the Patriotic Front has the authority to call for such a gathering, warning members and supporters against participating in what he described as an unauthorized meeting. He has further announced the party has obtained a court order to close the Patriotic Front Secretariat.
That there's only one legitimate PF where I'm the acting president and Mr. Morgan is Secretary General. And there's been very much drama. He's reporting them, acting president, Mr. So, Secretary General, Mr. So. I don't want to say that. Others are even in jail and you still address them. Now the goodness is that very simple. After this press briefing, a lot of people will be cited for contempt when they addressed other people otherwise. No, the Central Committee TSAT will have the convention. Which convention? I'm the one who can sanction the convention than Mr. Mwana. Mr. Mwana has the executive powers to sanction for the convention and myself. Now you need to check between which groups follows the law and the groups that do not follow the law. They do things with impunity. They don't care. And those are the people that you are busy and they're busy talking and advertising that they have to come to power.
The Patriotic Front Party has been divided since its loss of power in 2021, with competing factions claiming to represent the party's legitimate leadership. Shiwangan Member of Parliament Stephen Kampyongo has cautioned that weakening the Patriotic Front will not translate into success for the ruling party. Speaking on the Thursday edition of the Burning Issue program, Mr. Kampyongo said destroying the Patriotic Front, PF, will not guarantee victory for those in government, stressing that the biggest opposition remains the citizens themselves. Mr. Kampyongo further warned that Robert Chabinga, who leads one of the PF factions, will have to face the consequences of his actions. He emphasized that intra-party matters should be resolved internally without interference. Also called for unity and respect among party members as efforts continue to restore stability within the former ruling party.
So many things that have been irritating people. You know that my colleague not too long ago, my young brother was in a leaked audio where he was talking about our former head of state and the issues pertaining to the death of the head of state. So, you know, you keep annoying people and people may have different emotions. I was just telling him that let him introspect and look at what he's doing, because certainly everything has got a limit. Everything has got a limit. So let's be law-abiding.
And Mr. Kampyongo has called for unity within the Patriotic Front Party in order to keep it relevant in the political arena.
Let's be sober. Let's be brothers and comrades, sisters and brothers, so that at the end of the day we are able to team up with other like-minded colleagues in the opposition to come up with a formidable plan to revive people's hopes, and ensure that we in a better position to provide the alternative solutions to what is currently happening.
The Information and Communication Technology Association of Zambia Copperbelt University chapter has called on the adolescents, especially young women, to take advantage of online business opportunities and move away from the culture of overdependency on men. ICTA's CBU chapter leader, Joanna Chinyama, said the association is not only focused on promoting technology and innovation, but is also playing a key role in empowering young people to become self reliant through digital entrepreneurship. Ms. Chinyama emphasized that female adolescents must begin to explore the many life changing business prospects available online, saying the internet provides countless avenues for earning an income, from content creation to digital marketing and e commerce. She added that as young people continue leading the fight against HIV through behavior change, they should also be empowered economically to reduce vulnerability and dependency. Ms. Chinyama further encouraged adolescents to use social media platforms productively by learning how to market products, build personal brands, and access training that can help them thrive in the digital economy.
Following celebrities and all that, and that's what's going to be appearing on their FIP. If there is no balance, they will keep missing these opportunities because what they are not appearing in their online browsing page, they are not appearing. So if they really know how to use social media, it would also make things easier because they would learn digital marketing, they would learn a lot of things because there are so many short courses that are posted online, but they are missing them because they do not understand how to use social media or how social media works. That's another challenge we are actually facing with having young girls jump onto these opportunities because they don't know where to find them and they don't know that they're actually missing them by using social media wrongly.
Government has announced a comprehensive package aimed at strengthening Zambia's pension system and improving access to lump sum benefits while maintaining the sustainability of the National Pension Scheme Authority (NAPSA) and ensuring income security for retirees. Labor and Social Security Minister Brenda Mwikatambatamba said the reforms are designed to give members more flexibility and options at retirement without compromising their long-term income security in form of monthly pensions that protect retirees from poverty in old age. The minister was speaking in Parliament today in response to a private member's motion moved by Kanchibiya Member of Parliament Sunday Chanda, who proposed that government reforms the retirement benefit structure under the National Pension Scheme Authority (NAPSA) to give contributors an option of accessing lump sum payments upon retirement. Among the key proposed measures are increased flexibility lump sum access. The current 20% partial withdrawal benefit will be expanded to allow members to access this amount at retirement as a lump sum. Government is also considering on increasing the percentage beyond 20% to enhance members' financial flexibility at retirement. Another measure is that a voluntary sub scheme will be introduced under NAPSA to allow members to take extra contributions beyond the mandatory rate. The extra savings will entitle members to access additional lump sum benefits upon retirement. Government is also introducing a second tier pension for civil servants. Civil servants such as teachers and health personnel employed after 2000 who currently only contribute to NAPSA will be allowed to also contribute to the Public Service Pensions Fund (PSPF), while workers under local authority and utility companies will contribute to Local Authorities Superannuation Fund (LAS). And in other news trending this afternoon, the government is unlikely to withdraw Bill 7 despite calls from the Oasis Forum to scrap the legislation. The need for government in monitoring of mining companies' environmental measures following the completion of pollution control works at Sinometals. Up next, the business news.
5FM Radio Business News. We mean business. Keep you current in commerce, trade, and industry, local and global. It's our business to keep you informed about business.
The Buy-Z campaign has expressed concern over the recent fuel shortages being experienced across the country, questioning government's explanation that the situation has been caused by logistical challenges. Buy-Z campaign founder and CEO, Ambassador Evans Kazonga Ngoma, said while the government has indicated that there are adequate fuel stocks in reserves, the lack of clarity on the actual logistical hurdles raises questions that deserve honest answers. Ambassador Ngoma described the frequent fuel shortages as unacceptable and harmful to Zambia's economic growth, warning that such disruptions threaten to erode the economic progress the country has made in recent years. He further urged the government to take firm control of the fuel supply chain, ensuring that any logistical or administrative issues are swiftly resolved to prevent further disruptions that impact businesses and citizens alike. Ends the business news.
5FM Radio Business News. We mean business. Keep you current in commerce, trade, and industry, local and global. It's our business to keep you informed about business.
And in foreign news, every November, South Korea comes to a standstill for its infamous college entrance exam. Shops are shut, flights are delayed to reduce noise, and even the rhythm of the morning commute slows down for the students. By late afternoon, most test takers walk out of school gates, exhaling with relief and embracing the family members waiting outside. And in sports news, England captain Ben Stokes took 6 wickets on the opening day of his side's solitary warm-up match before the Ashes begins next week. Stokes, returning after almost 4 months out with a shoulder injury, bowled 16 overs across 3 spells for his 6 to 52 against England Lions, or 2 catches on the leg side. That item brings us to the end of the news, but before we go, a recap of the stories that made headlines. Divisions within the Patriotic Front have deepened following a warning from one of the party's faction leaders. The Information and Communication Technology Association of Zambia Copperbelt University chapter has called on adolescents, especially young women, to take advantage of online classes. And finally, every November, South Korea comes to a standstill for its famous college entrance exams. First, follow us on Facebook, 5FM Radio Zambia, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, 5FM Radio Zambia. On behalf of the entire news crew and the technical department, thank you for listening to the happy world of 5FM. Stay safe and stay tuned to radio. My name is Lance Sannie Banda. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon.